Hey, good afternoon, friends. It's Michael. We're out grabbing 12, getting our weekly 12 knocked out today. And I've been rocking Frisella. Nothing really relevant to today's message. But I did want to kind of touch on one that I touched on, which is aggressive patience. Put out a message on that. And as I promised you guys, I would share my journey and kind of the trials and tribulations. It's not always a big old bucket of sunshine, if that makes sense. Well, as you guys have known, or if you've been following me for any length of time, I've been recruiting for a position I call Genesis Recruiter. It's really ultimately going to be my chief recruiting officer position. And I've talked to some really stellar folks. But the problem is when you're trying to, as a startup, recruit the best of the best, it is very hard to get folks to buy into your vision, because who are you? You know what I mean? And so I have a mentor in the space. It just happened to be that I got a timely message from him and said, look, man, those first couple of hires are the toughest. And that really kind of helped me. And it does get to the other point. So none of us are infallible to this stuff. Like I said, I come from a pretty steadfast state of mind these days. And knowing that, like I said, all creature comforts are good to go, that gives me a certain level of security. But that doesn't mean that, if you can't get that person, there aren't frustrations. I'm dealing with them just like everyone else is. And like I said, it just goes to be also a lesson in that steadfastness and knocking out those daily momentum items. It's a setback, but overall, I believe we're going to be hyper successful once we get that right person on board. But it's also an extreme lesson for me in aggressive patience, as you can kind of see, and just realizing it takes time. And you have to get the foundations right and maintain those standards of excellence in everything you do. Because if you can't figure out the hiring part for yourself, why would you be able to hire for anybody else, But a little motorcycle. But anyway, that's the quick talk for today. Like I said, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. I don't want y'all to think it is. I want you to understand the journey and go through it with us. And we're earning it every day. So I guess if I could leave you with something is, get out, take action, and earn it every day. Mike out.